That is our little guitar solo there, which is a layer of a lot of different things. Um, Redenbacher09 on
ASMR, someone says. Yes. I know he should.
is truly a testament to the people who live and work here. That's all of you. We currently have 79 positive patients. Everyone is stable or has already recovered. We still have to protect people at risk, pregnant women, people over 60, and anyone who is immunocompromised. And all businesses are required to have a safety plan in place. Please follow the masking directive and all phase 2 requirements. As we move forward, our ability to move forward in this process depends upon you. We are all celebrating this step forward, but we must do so cautiously and responsibly. We all need this good news right now.
The state is now warning businesses if you decide to reopen ahead of schedule, you could face some serious fines for, quote, unsafe workplace conditions. We've seen reports from businesses like this barbershop in Snohomish County that have decided to defy emergency stay-home orders and open their doors anyway. Now, new emergency rules give the Department of Labor and Industries authority to crack down on businesses that open up without permission. And we're going to get into more on Walla Walla when we come back in a few minutes. But right now, this is very exciting. We have Brittany Deaton of Motoring Services Auto Repair in Kennewick. Brittany, how are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I am fantastic, and oh, your photo has you on the phone. It is perfect. So let me ask you this. You guys have an art contest for kids. You've partnered up with 9 other auto shops in the Northwest. Tell us about that program.
So we partnered up with 9 other auto shops, and we have 3 different selections. There's up to 10 years,
Right.
10 to 14, and then there's a big grand prize winner, and that's all the shops included.
Okay.
So each shop.
So what are the prizes that are up for grabs?
So there is a scooter for up to 10 years, a mountain bike for 10 to 14 years, and the grand prize winner will win a pocket bike.
Excellent, excellent. And what I read here, they can go to the Crayola.com free coloring pages, color it in and submit it, and just go to your website. You're the only one in our viewing range that is doing it at motorservices.net/contest. Is it that easy, Brittany?
It's absolutely that easy. And you can either, submit a free coloring page or create your own drawing or even use sidewalk chalk. Just the possibilities are endless.
Absolutely. Now tell me about the Tears Foundation and how it fits in.
So that is actually kind of personal to me,
Okay.
and Mike was totally on board with it. They lift the financial burden from families who have lost a child by providing funds to assist with funeral costs.
Right.
they also help with grief support groups and all that good stuff. So.
Excellent, excellent. Well, a good foundation there. Brittany, let me ask you about Motoring Services Auto Repair. You guys have been, you're one of the essential services, so you've been open on West Victoria Avenue for the pandemic. How's business been going?
It's been actually going pretty well. We're starting to pick up. It's getting sunny and people want to get out and get their cars fixed, so it's been pretty nice to stay busy during all this craziness.
No, 100%. Again, they have a coloring contest, and for kids at home who, well, they've been at home, this is something for them to do. Just go to motoringservices.net/contest and get all the information. Brittany, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Jason. Have a good day.
All right, you too. All right, again, Brittany Deaton, thanks to her. All right, folks, let's talk about weather, and it is getting hot. I'm already sweating a little bit, and it's not even noon. Let's send it off to Rio Barber.
Yesterday was so lovely, and today is just going to be another gorgeous day ahead. Perfect for some picnicking. So here's your backyard picnic forecast for today. Around noon, you can expect those temperatures around 74 degrees with a high of 84 around 2 p.m. And that's going to continue even for later on in the afternoon. So grab your sunglasses. A gorgeous day, mostly blue skies there for you to enjoy. And those wind speeds will also be fairly calm as well. So definitely get outside for a nice walk or take a nice bike ride.
All right, thank you so much, Rio. Well, right now, Second Harvest is giving out hundreds of food boxes to anyone who needs groceries. All you have to do is show up to the Toyota Center in Kennewick and get in line. This video is one of their earlier events, and it does get very busy. Second Harvest will keep going as long as they have supplies available. And don't forget, for those of you who don't have cars, Ben Franklin Transit will host distribution events at multiple locations around the same time, just a bus ride away. Well, after several weeks on strike, fruit packing workers in Yakima County took to the state capitol. They're asking for the governor's office to step in and ensure worker safety during the pandemic. Yesterday morning, 27 agricultural workers stopped at the Department of Labor and Industries headquarters in Tumwater to deliver labor complaints and then made their way to Governor Jay Inslee's mansion, where they demanded a response from the governor on the continuing strikes. Representatives from the governor's office say they spoke with the workers and they are taking their issues very seriously. They say new requirements for transportation in the work sites to help farm workers will be released later this week. The latest statewide modeling report shows COVID-19 transmission trending downwards in western Washington and upwards in eastern Washington. The report estimates differences between the counties by combining modeling estimates and how the disease is spreading with data on reported cases. The geographical differences seen in the report likely have multiple causes, including differences in testing. According to officials, it's also likely that differences in infection rates are due to behavioral and socioeconomic factors that affect COVID-19 exposure risk. The report is based on data from May 3rd to May 12th. Well, a rural Oregon judge says he won't dismiss his ruling which tossed out Oregon Governor Kate Brown's stay-at-home orders to fight the spread of the coronavirus. The Oregonian reports that Baker County Circuit Judge Matthew Shirtcliffe told the state Supreme Court he will not alter the preliminary injunction that declared Brown's directives null and void. The state Supreme Court last week stayed Shirtcliffe's original ruling and will now accept further legal briefing until June 2nd before it decides whether to uphold or dismiss Shirtcliffe's preliminary injunction. Well, folks, it's going to be hot, maybe even some thunderstorms later this week. We'll have all that, and we're going to hear from Walla Walla on them entering to Phase 2. We're back in 2 minutes.
We're open. From Camp KView Local News will continue. And now, We're Open continues.
Welcome back, everyone. And again, breaking news. Walla Walla and Kittitas counties move to Phase 2. That means dine-in restaurants and taverns can reopen at half capacity. Retail stores can reopen their doors, and you can book appointments to get your hair cut and nails done, among other things. Of course, there are regulations that go with that. We have on the phone right now Kyle Tarbett of the Walla Walla Valley Chamber of Commerce. Kyle, how are you today? It has to be a celebratory day in Walla Walla.
Yeah, it definitely is. We're very happy to have received the variance and able to move on to Phase 2.
So what does this mean for your business community, and what steps have you been taking before getting the variance on getting prepared for this?
Well, as you know, those businesses that have been deemed essential have been able to operate in some kind of a capacity, but we have a number of folks who have had their doors shut, for 2 months.
Right.
And so the ability for them to get their employees back to work, to invite their customers and clients back has been it's a very welcomed opportunity that we're in.
No, absolutely. Were you guys expecting this announcement today, or did you think it was going to take a couple of days? Because I remember for them to look at it, it took 3 to 5 days, and it seemed to be pretty quick to get this decision.
That's right. So our county was proactive, and we submitted our application last week. Even before we were fully eligible, we knew we were going to meet the eligibility requirements sometime this weekend. And so being able to have that application in early, I think, really helped us. It was a little bit of a surprise this morning. I was expecting maybe later in the week that we would hear.
Exactly. So was I. So if we've seen how things have worked with folks in counties in Phase 2, they get flooded from people in other counties. Do you have a message for people coming into Walla Walla County? Wear masks, or what message do you have for people traveling to your area?
So for the last 3 weeks, we've encouraged our businesses to plan for this day when they would be able to advance into Phase 2. And part of that was having businesses decide what sort of PPE they were going to require.
Right.
So some of our businesses here are going to require people to wear masks out of their own choice. Some of them have specific guidelines where they have to wear masks or gloves. We've done our best to get hand sanitizer into all of the businesses so that they can be prepared and encourage people to be safe, as well as post signage, reminding people what the signs and symptoms are. It's just a good idea if you're sick to stay home, no matter what. And if you're worried about potentially having the disease, you definitely should stay home, isolate yourself, get well before you go out and visit businesses. The main goal that we have here is protecting our workforce, making sure that people can work in a safe and clean environment, and that we're inviting clients and customers to help us do that as well.
Excellent, Kyle. I really couldn't have said it better. I hope to be calling you in 3 weeks when you guys enter Phase 3. So we wish you the best, and we wish your business community the best. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much, Kyle.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Again, Kyle Tarbett of the Walla Walla Valley Chamber of Commerce. We thank him for his time. All right, let's take a look at our full forecast. Rio Barber is going to let you know the hot temperatures that are on the way.
Yes, it was a beautiful start today, and it's just going to be even more gorgeous this afternoon. So those temperatures kind of in the 60s to start. By lunchtime, we're looking at 74 degrees there. 4 p.m. jump into 83 there, and by 8 p.m. looking at 80 degrees. So a lovely day for dinner outside there. The wind speeds are also going to be fairly calm compared to previously, so just around 6 miles per hour throughout today. Now looking at the radar satellite, you can see it's going to stay nice and dry and sunny in both states there, Washington and Oregon, for today as well as for the next couple days here. We're timing out this afternoon, giving you a look there. Pretty much blue skies for the most part this evening as well. Thursday we'll start to see a few more clouds, even a slight chance for some showers there in central Oregon, but that's going to clear up, and Friday is looking nice and dry and sunny as well, continuing those temperatures in the 90s. But that lower pressure system, I will say, is starting to move in there for Friday evening, bringing some more clouds for overnight, and also a chance for some showers and thunderstorms for your Saturday kind of throughout the day, but it's still going to be very, very warm on your Saturday before it dips down there on Sunday. So giving you a look at tonight's forecast, those temperatures in the mid to low 50s there, 54 for the Tri-Cities, 52 in Walla Walla, 50 in Pendleton, 56 in Yakima, and 51 in Cle Elum and Ellensburg. So a little bit cooler there, but we're going to see those evening temperatures also rise along with those 90s later on this week. So looking at your 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities, tomorrow looking at 90 degrees there, and tomorrow evening 61. So it's going to be very warm across the board there. Your Friday looking into the mid 90s there. By Saturday, that slight chance for some thunderstorms and showers there with a high of 96, and even dropping down there for your Sunday. It will start to be more sunnier in the afternoon on Sunday with a high of 79 degrees there, but we will continue to see 80s for the start of next week as well. So definitely much higher than the average, around 75 for Yakima typically. But today, man, we're looking at 84 as the high this afternoon, 56 this evening. By Thursday, we're going to be jumping just up a bit there with 87, and those temperatures in the evening in the 60s, and that's going to continue for a couple days there. Friday, mostly sunshine there with a high of 92, and also Saturday at a high of 92 there. But again, as I mentioned, we're tracking that 20% chance of some showers there for across the region there for your Saturday throughout the day and for the evening there. So just keep that in mind. It will still be very warm, but also a chance for that shower there. Sunday ending in the week there with a high of 76.
Thank you so much, Rio. Looking like it's getting very, very hot. All right, graduations and birthday celebrations, well, they're looking a little different right now, but there are still some ways to make someone feel special. Here's one. Check these out. Sign Dreams Tri-Cities will set up these awesome installations in your front yard or wherever. Takedown is even included afterwards.
Even if you just want to tell somebody that you love them or make them smile or get well soon, or happy birthday, graduation, weddings.
Absolutely. They can even do indoor setups. The best way to book them is to give them a call or visit their website. They're also active on Facebook and have lots of great photo examples of what they can offer. Speaking of celebrations, Cap KV Local News and Happel Community Credit Union are celebrating the high school class of 2020. Just share photos or videos of your grad at yaktrinews.com or on the Yak Tri News mobile app. In June, we'll select 10 at random who will each get a $100 Visa gift card from Happel Community Credit Union. And folks, stick with us. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
We're open. From Camp KView Local News will continue. And now, We're Open continues.
Welcome back. Well, the Muckleshoot Casino in Auburn is not the first Washington casino to reopen, but it's the biggest so far. 12 of the state's 29 tribal casinos are now open, each following their own rules but adhering to state public health guidelines. At Muckleshoot, face masks are a must for everyone. Skin temperatures are taken by thermal imaging cameras at the main entrance. No one over 100 degrees is allowed inside. Acrylic dividers separate some of the machines. In some rows, gaming machines alternate on and off to create social distancing. Since closing, the Tribe paid casino employees through April, but then furloughs began and a decision to open was made.
Realistically, we have to serve our people, and we have to strike a balance between being responsible with health, but at the same time trying to reopen our economy.
At 120,000 square feet, at 120,000 square feet, the Muckleshoot Casino and its accompanying bingo hall is the largest in the state. The casino employs roughly 2,200 people, and the Tribe employs 4,500 people, making it the second largest employer in southeastern King County. Well, Boeing let go of 6,770 workers today, part of a reduction of 16,000 jobs. Because of lower demand for air travel during the pandemic, Boeing has already offered buyouts to generate as many volunteer departures as possible. The Seattle Times reports Boeing will cut nearly 10,000 jobs in the state of Washington. Well, if you are looking for a job, we're here to help. Here are just a few places looking to hire. First, out of Richland, Northwest Beef Express is looking for a nighttime truck driver. You can call their number or apply on their website. Next, in Hermiston, Affordable Family Eyewear is looking for an optician. To apply, just email your resume to affordableeyewear@hotmail.com. And finally, in Walla Walla, Beckner Tree Service is looking for a full-time arborist. If interested, just email a resume and a brief paragraph on why you think you'd be a good fit for Beckner Tree Service, and you can find them online. All right, folks, we'll be right back.
We're Open from Camp KVUE Local News will continue. And now, We're Open continues.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, breaking news. 2 local counties can now move to Phase 2 of Washington's Safe Start Plan. Walla Walla and Kittitas County, now dine-in restaurants and taverns can reopen. You can also they can only take half the customers, though, that they're used to for now. Retail stores can allow customers back in, You can book appointments with your favorite barber or stylist as long as they're prepared to follow the Phase 2 guidelines. We, of course, have those on yaktrynews.com. Well, tens of thousands of doctors and nurses have gotten sick from taking care of COVID-19 patients. That's according to a new report out by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The federal agency stated more than 62,000 healthcare professionals contracted the coronavirus in the United States. That's a big jump from the more than 9,200 that the CDC reported back in mid-April. At least 291 healthcare workers have died from the virus. The CDC believes the current numbers are possibly an undercount because many of the reported cases do not state if the patient worked in healthcare. A new disease is damaging cherry trees in the Northwest. It's commonly called X disease, and it causes cherries to remain small and have a dull color. Though they're still safe to eat, they can sometimes taste bitter. Experts say the best way to stop the spread of this disease is to, well, cut down the trees.
This disease can be devastating, but if you're keeping on top of it and you're scouting your orchard, you can remove those trees and you'll still have an orchard. We're not cutting out hundreds of acres or tens of acres like they are in Yakima and Wenatchee.
Thompson says if orchards are managed well, the future of the cherry industry should remain bright. She's also part of the OSU research team that's studying X disease in hopes of finding more solutions for farmers. All right, let's see what we can expect heat-wise as we head off to dinner. Here's Rio Barber.
Yes, today would be a great day for dinner outside in the backyard, maybe a barbecue. Here's a late dinner time forecast. By 4 p.m. we're looking at 83 degrees there and 6 looking at 80 degrees. So nice and comfortable. I know we're going to be seeing some much warmer temperatures even tomorrow, jumping into the 90s. So enjoy these nice, cooler, warm temperatures before we dive into all of that.
All right, Rio, thank you so much. All right, if your business is open, just go to yaktrynews.com. Click on Yes, We're Open. Fill out the form we have there and we will add you to our list. And if you're simply a customer who'd love to keep your favorite spot afloat during this time, go to yaktrynews.com, hit the banner, click on We're Open, and check out the places that could really use your help. And again, very good news today. Phase 2 for Kittitas and Walla Walla. Congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Right This Minute is next. Join us for Cap KV Local News at 5. Have a great Wednesday.